YAHRJ
For Delta Papa and Kioska Feeling for Delta Papa calling CQ in a dummy load.
YAHRJ number 5 or something. What can you expect from this video? Well, I don't have any fancy pants radio frequency measuring equipment like Marconi or whatever, but I do have some mad cable tying skills. I've used some cable ties to tie those cables. You see? Yeah, I made funny. Okay, so I'm gonna try and move the camera a bit back. We have the Yaesu FT-100D here. We have the Yaesu 100, which would be receiving signals. This doesn't have an antenna attached. This is attached to the dummy load, and since I can't measure current larger than 10 amps, I'm using this totally professional shunt resistor I made, and I'm measuring the voltage drop across it. Yeah, this is live AC wire. Please do this at home if you... Yeah. So, I got a power supply, 26 amps. We're gonna fire this puppy up. Hopefully, you will see something on the oscilloscope. I will put the probe of the oscilloscope just hanging here. It will not touch the output, but it will sense it. I have a thermometer or a thermometer, or how you call it, which is measuring output from the air of the fans of the FT-100D. Yeah, this is the whole setup. I will put this on the stand now, and I will power it off. On. Okay, let me get to my mic from here. I've powered up to the multimeter, and now I'm gonna plug this in. Hopefully nothing will blow up. We had a relay click from the transceivers. Let's power up. And since this has a battery now, it remembered the last mode frequency I was in. This one doesn't have a battery. I just replaced it. I just took it out. I didn't replace it with a new battery. Okay, and this will start in 40 meters and lower sideband by default. Hope we can see that. Yes, we can. This doesn't look too good on the camera. Let me try and arrange that a bit. Okay. Now we can see both displays and the oscilloscope. On the multimeter we have 5 millivolts, which is supposed to be somewhere around 2 point something amps. You multiply that by 0.4, or actually you divide it by 2.5. The shunt is a 75 millivolts 40 amp shunt, so at 40 amps it will drop about 75 millivolts. Now it's dropping 5 millivolts, so 75 divided by 30, 2.5, and 5 divided by 2.5, it's like 2 amps. Radios are taking up to 2 amps in idle, let's say in idle. Great. Let's start checking. First of all, let's see what I have here. Let's go and see the power levels. Okay, my HF transmitting power is now at 10, which means 10%, and that is actually 10 watts. On 50 is 10 watts. On 2 meter is 50% of whatever 2 meter does. I think that was that's 12 or 25, I don't know. And 440 or for fridge. 70 centimeter is 10%. I don't really care that much about transmitting on 440, but let's see. Let's see if we can see anything with 10 watts output. I will tune the left radio to 7050, right? Let's dial them down. I have the squelch here used for RF gain. This is in FM. Let's put this in FM too. Why FM? Because well, basically FM just pumps up the radio full speed. You don't have to talk. You don't have to wee like they do on USB and LSB. So FM should be a pretty good indication. The scope is already set to a center frequency of 750. Let's play this a bit. And we have something on the scope. And we have a power output of something, almost 10 watts. Let's see that again. Yep. Great. Now let's see if we can hear ourselves in the left radio. I am just closing the squelch. Yep. Let's put the mic here. And hopefully we will get some audio out of that. Well, it's working. It's transmitting. This is receiving. I'm very happy. 10 watts. FM. I don't know how to do CW on this thing. Actually, let's go on upper band. This is on CW. Will not mess with that. 40. You know what? Actually, let's try all the bands. Okay, 1050 FM. Let's go to 1050. Switch it to FM. Okay. Yep, sure enough, it goes. Yankee. Well, it seems to not actually work as expected. Yankee FT-100D.
Oh, my finger on it actually works.
So, 10 MHz works. I will pause the video now and check the other bands, and I will come back with more power. As you can see, while we are outputting 10 watts, if you look at the multimeter, we can see it go to 15 millivolts, which, if you do the math, and I will let you do the math because I'm stupid right now, I will give something amps. Be right back. Okay. I've actually gone through all the bands, and I have a little issue on whatever this is, 80 meters, I think, and on 160, in the sense that the FT-100 doesn't seem to receive anything. This is outputting something, the 100D, because I can see it on the oscilloscope. Let's try and do that again. I'm keying up I'm keying it up, but I don't see anything. Why? Isn't this outputting something? I'll be right back. Well, it was my bad. I had the oscilloscope set to 4050 lock instead of 4550, and now if I press the PTT, you can see the FT-100D is actually outputting something on the screen. You can see that here. Yep. So this is outputting something. This is not receiving anything. Let's try lower band. I think I had issues even in 1850. Let's put it in FM. Okay, 1850. Let's put the scope in 1850 as well. Okay, let's adjust the squelch. Okay, so the squelch is barely closed or open. Hey, shut up. Okay, now, oh, we have something on 1850. So
this is actually not receiving only on 4550.
Interesting. Interesting. Let's try 4550 again, but this time with my hand on the radio. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so let's see if it's an issue between these two, and how I'm going to check that. It's put these puppies in CW mode, and I'm going to take my nano VNA and set it up so it outputs a constant wave on 4550, and we should be able to hear them beeping, or actually a constant beep. Let's see if it actually works. Get my VNA. Let's see if I can get this on camera and still hear myself. Okay, I have the nano VNA here. Oh, section, and I will just do focus speed, stimulus, and on stimulus we have a shut up CW frequency, and we set this to 4550 kilohertz. And now I've added a makeshift antenna on this. The radios, both of the radios are set with their RF gain to maximum. So this is maximum RF gain on both of them, but with the volume level down. And now I will put the antenna of the nano VNA over the radio. I don't know how can I do this with the microphone. Let me just put this here, this makeshift microphone of mine, and let's turn up the volume. Let's see if we get anything. Sure enough, yeah, my meter died, but don't worry. We can get a beep. So this is receiving something on 4550. Let's put this down and turn this puppy up. Okay. This is receiving something, but very, very, very faint. As you can see, you can barely hear it. And I don't think it's because that this doesn't actually have the antenna plugged in. I think it just doesn't want to receive something on what is this, 80 meters. Okay. I will now put my nano VNA to a CW frequency of 1850 kilohertz. Let's go down a band, go to CW mode, see. Yeah, this does actually receive something, but still very, very faint. Okay, it does receive something, but very, very, very faint. Let's see if we get the same stuff on 40 meters. Let's put that in CW and set the YAHRJ on Atmas 7050. W frequency of 7050 kilohertz. Wow, look at that, hear that actually. That's a big difference. Very big difference. Yeah. So this is puppy. I'll stop the GNA now and turn this down. So the 100, no D. Wait. Okay, the 100 actually seems to be a little sicker puppy than this one. So yeah, yeah, it's a little sicker puppy. So this is outputting 10 watts on all the HF bands and on 2 meters, and that's VHF. I tested that also. Let's power it up a bit. We will still do FM because that's the easiest to test. Let's do the squelch here. Okay, this is set. This has the volume down, but let's try and increase the power. So we had 10 watts, let's go to 50. Actually, this is by mistake because this has different power output settings for FM and AM. So if I go to AM now, you can see AM has a different setting, and actually forgot that on 100 watts, and I did the PTT on AM and it output the full blast. So HF 50 watts, 50%. Let's see how this does. Bam bam. Oh, we get a signal. Let's do the scope on 7050 as well. Maybe we can see an increase on the decibel chart there. I don't think it will, but let's try it anyway. We had 764 something in 10 watts, and now we have bigger than 64 decibels. I will actually measure that.
So Yankee Oscar J, Uniform Delta Papa, Yankee Oscar 3, Uniform Delta Papa, calling CQ in a dummy load.
Well, actually, I don't think the cursors will help a lot, but let's see what is the temperature of this thing and how many amps does it suck to output 50 watts. Now I don't know if you can see this, but I'll try and put it like this. Can we get that? Yep. So the fans, I don't have any temperature controlled fan mode or keep your fans on all the time mode, but this actually keeps the fan on. I don't know why, but it does. I have the newer Chinese beefier fans in there, and now the air coming out of it, it's idling, and it's at 31 degrees. I had it at 22, I think. So 5 millivolts. That is, you know what? Let me just stop this. Okay, 2.70 something millivolts equals to 1 point something amps in idle. This this is hungry, the little puppy. So 50 watts on 40 meters. Let's see how much power we get. 22 millivolts, almost 10 amps, which is scary. Yeah. So we have at 25 millivolts here we have 10 amps, and we now have 22, so almost 10 amps for an output power of 50 watts. That is almost 90 watts in for 50 watts out. Let me check my dummy load here, if it's not hot or not. Well, it's not, it's okay. So this is doing something. Let's go to, I don't know, 2150. Let's put it in FM mode. Let's put the scope on 2150. 21050 kilohertz. Let's see if we can get something. And sure enough, we do. We actually have a bigger signal output. My meter says 1, 2, 3, 4 points of SWR. I don't think that's correct, because my dummy load was actually pretty good on the Nano VNA. I think that is is an issue with this really cheap cable here. But so outputting 50 watts on whatever this is. Let's go to 50 and let's go to FM. Okay, 50. Let's see. Is this correct? No. It is 50. Okay. Bam bam. Yep, sure enough, we have output again. Oh, something really interesting. Oh, yeah, no, it's not interesting, because on 50, actually, I think I've let it at 10 watts or 10%, and now I'm drawing 14 millivolts. Let's do this 51. Yeah, it was on 10 watts. Let's do this 50 watts. Yeah, okay. And now, whoop whoop. Yep, sure enough, it goes to 50 watts and 25 millivolts on my little meter here. So 10 amps drawn for 50 watts out. Let's go back to 750 and adjust it for. I will not go to 100, because actually I don't think I need 100. I mean, I could do it. My power load, my dummy load doesn't actually take 100 watts that nicely. It gets really hot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this to 90. Okay, let's do 90 and call it a success if it works. And then I'll be actually really happy. Let's do this on 50 meters as well. Okay, great. Next we'll do 2 meters and see what that does. Okay, I will have to change the dummy load. So what is this? 90 watts of power. Probably the scope will go out of scale. Let me change that. 50 kilohertz, and the scale would be, I don't know, let's put it on 20 dB. No. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't know why I messed up with that, but now I have the scale on. We can do like 50 dBs. It won't get to that, but let's see. So 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so we're actually outputting a lot of power now. Not 100, but 40 millivolts. 40 millivolts actually is over 10 amps. I would expect this to go, I don't know, above 15 amps or something. Maybe it's not doing it. So we can do that. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Let's put this on 40. Try that again. Yep. Very nice. So it's working. My meter still says it has a high SWR, but something is lying. Let me try and do. I can't emit on that. Let me try and do some 18 megahertz. This is working also. I'll try and do CW now. Maybe I can get an output on CW. What's the power? Oh, 45. Yeah, this is 15 amps. The power actually increases. The power requirements increases with the frequency. We still have about 43 degrees out, so we are in spec, so to say. Let me just pause this a bit. Well, I've changed the dummy load, actually the antenna. I'm now on VHF UHF. Let's try and transmit on that. I can actually get my Quansheng to listen in on this, and we'll test. Actually, no, I've tested this puppy, and this receives everything except 40, 50, and maybe that 18 or 160 meter stuff. Let me get the Quansheng here. Yeah. Cheap Chinese radio power. So let's do 145 100. Why not? Okay. Let's see. We have the meter stuff. Okay. Let's see the power. Yeah, I played with CW. It seems like I can't output anything if I don't have actually a CW key plugged in the back. I can't CW just by PTTing, which I didn't know, obviously. So for 40-70 centimeters, we leave this at 10% because we don't really care about outputting on that, but we do care about 2 meters. 2 meters at 50%. I don't know how many watts is that. Maybe it's 25 or maybe it's 12. This will get probably swamped by the signal. I'm actually pretty sure it will. Yep, it goes plus 52. Yeah. Let me get this. Let's remove the antenna. This can still receive without an antenna, hopefully. Yes, it can. Get to antenna. It's 5 without an antenna. Yankee Oscar 3 Uniform Delta Papa outputting in the download. That's everything. Yeah.
Yankee Oscar 3 Uniform Delta Papa outputting in a dummy load. I think my LAC meter is a bit high, or my microphone gain. Yeah, let's try and fix that.
Funny thing is that on 2 meters, my meter, actually my SWR ratio, is very low. It should be very high on 2 meters and very low on HF. Something is it's not really tuned up properly, I think. So this is outputting on 2 meters. Let me check that again. What S did I get? I'm getting S5 with no antenna. Okay. I don't know where should I put this. Let me put it here. Put this again. S4 here. Okay, better. Let's go. Oh my God, that's scaring me. 22 millivolts. That is actually close to 10 amps for 50% power. Let's see it on the scope as well. Actually, no, you know what? Let's close this. It makes a lot of noise. Wow, that's better. Okay, let's see the temps. Still 43. Yeah. Still rock my caddies. Still not loving the police. Let's increase this puppy. Well, let's do this on 90%, and I will be satisfied if it works. So yeah. And you know what? I think I'm going to play with a bit ALC meter. Let's see that. So the SWR meter is still one stuff. Now I'm getting S5 here, so yeah, it's outputting more power, 30 millivolts. Again, more power incoming. Let's try to switch this to ALC. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is this. Woo woo. Wee wee wee. I think my mic again is a bit up. I will try and do it some other time. Let's do 440. And on 443, 120 or 100, this has an output power of 10%. Let's do that 50%. And we will say we did a very good job. This works. Let's set the Quansheng here on 443, 100. Okay. FM, yeah, S9. Oh my God. Yeah, totally swamped. So this is working. All bands, all modes. I actually did check it's outputting on AM as well and then USB. Wait, I don't have the antenna up. Let's do this on USB. Wait, can this receive USB? The little Quansheng, can you do USB? Let me check. Well, this does have a setting that changes the mode to USB. Come on, focus. Yep. So I'm now in USB mode, now in FM, now in AM, and now back to USB. Let's try to output something and see if we actually get something back. Ah, it works. Is this lower USB? LSB? This is Oscar. Yeah, this is, it's very, very distorted. Yankee Oscar 3 unit from Delta Papa. Yankee Oscar 3 unit from Delta Papa. Yeah, this is very, very distorted. I think this is not supposed to receive USB, and they did a crappy job in writing the firmware. But who am I to judge? I'm just happy my little Road Warrior, this radio, actually, I think it comes up with, this gives me Mad Max movie vibes. The other one gives me Knight Rider vibes, but this one, this is straight from Mad Max's Interceptor, right? Hey, I got some chick with me. Let's plunder and over. Yeah. Uh, this is it. I don't think I'm gonna do something else except maybe put it on HF and do 100 watts. But no, why would I do it? It's actually working. Uh, I'm really pleased with it. Thank you to my overlord C Mate for providing this beautiful radio. Oh yeah, almost forgot the goddamn screws, man. Like I can't find the screws. Let me let me show you what I'm talking about. Now this will be a big rant from my part. As again, I can always imagine engineers at Yaesu like 25, 40 years ago. Hey man, I got this cool radio. You know what? Let's put these goddamn screws on. Nobody will find this. Nobody will get these screws like in 25 years from now because why? Why would you put a 2.5 millimeter screw with a 4 or 5 millimeter head on? This is really actually very hard to get. Very hard to get. It's frustrating and it's keeping me up at night and yeah, fuck you. So, radio works. I don't have screws. If you know where I can get said screws, yeah, this kind of screws, please let me know. I will actually include some measurements for you. Oh my gosh, where is the microphone? Yeah, so the measurements, I will have to retake this measurements, 5 measurements, but this one having only a 4 millimeter head just goes right through the radio. It's so frustrating. Yeah, my biggest beef with this is these screws now. I hate them. I don't know what to do, but yeah. Well, in a more happy note, I made it work. See ya. I will actually get to building an antenna. I got this nice antenna. Yeah, I got this nice piece of wire. Maybe I will fix the Seeker Puppy AS100. Make it, I don't know, at least run some other diagnostics. Yeah, this is it. YAHRJ whatever. Hopefully I'll get some QSO with this. Bye bye.